Nick and Lex here.
Hey everyone!
How's it going, guys? So tonight Alexia is going to show me something.
Yes, so this is very special. I'm going to show Nick some ABBA. Hard to believe he doesn't know, like...
Hard to believe I didn't know the yes. I didn't know the
yeah, I know, but like ABBA, oh my word, is like insane because you only know like any songs?
I don't know any ABBA because ABBA, I don't know. I don't know ABBA. So,
like not even like
I know that
Dancing
they're disco
Queen?
and I know they're from Sweden. That's basically all I know.
Dancing Queen?
No.
You don't know Dancing Queen either? Mamma Mia? None of these?
No.
Oh
it's
my
like
word.
asking you don't know any
See,
Iron Maiden?
I thought at least you were going to say, oh, Dancing Queen sounds familiar. So maybe I'm starting with the wrong one. But this is a very good song, Voulez-Vous, from the album Voulez-Vous.
François?
Well, like, I know...
How did you get into this band?
Obviously because of my dad. Like, he was a big, big ABBA fan. ABBA was very big in Mexico and, like, a bunch of other countries. Like, they really spread. It's very, I mean, look at how many views they have. It's very, like, honorable that they got to, like, so far, you know, from Sweden. I mean, Sweden is a powerful country, but it's, you know,
you
can't
to
compare.
call my mom and ask her, hey, why didn't you
I
play
know,
ABBA?
seriously. I literally am still in shock that you said you've never heard Dancing Queen, but okay. So now you guys know, we had like a tiny conversation before this about this album. I'm like, have you heard any of these? And then he said no. So I'm like, okay, but Dancing Queen. So anyway, ABBA.
You can play me more than one.
Yeah, we're definitely going to be doing more. So my dad showed me ABBA and we would listen to it a lot. We had the VHS ABBA Gold. We would watch that, like the music videos. I even know the music videos. So very cool. And we've been talking about maybe doing music videos someday. It's like MTV, like popular stuff sometimes. So anyway, I'm very excited. And I can't wait to hear what you think. I hope you guys feel like I chose the right song, but I hope I did. Here we go. Ready?
Ready.
Sense of expectation hanging in the air.
I really
What do
like
you
it,
think?
but I just get emotional because I see my wife here, and I can imagine her like as a kid, you know, like as a 6-year-old with her dad, like, you know, singing this. So of course I get emotional. I mean, what's not to love, you know? But I love the music. It's very, I love that Arabian Night theme that got going on.
Yeah.
It sounds very Egyptian. Maybe the pyramid has something to do with it, but it sounds very like the
Yeah, I think it was like, look at the year 1979. So like this was being played.
And then also the chords are like also
I'm surprised your dad didn't play this.
You know that? And then ba da bum ba 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 bum. Those scales are all very.
That's why I chose
Arabic.
this, because it's very. I knew you would catch on to that feel of like the scales, like, but it's also very disco and
yeah. I'm sure my dad was playing this in his nightclub, but
that's
I mean,
what I was gonna ask you.
I
How
was
did
never
you
exposed to it.
that?
It's because also my dad, when he finished, when he was done, when he sold it, he was like, I'm done with music, especially, you know, disco, rap, all that stuff that was very famous.
Yeah.
And I think maybe that's why I never heard it, but I love this. It's very cool.
Yeah, and I just want you to know they have different styles. Like, I'm looking at all these different songs and I'm like, oh my gosh, they're so different.
We can do more ABBA. I mean, we don't have to do just one.
We should, because they have really a lot to explore, and there's some songs like Dancing Queen, or just that you have to know, you know, like you really like should know. Yeah. So, but I'm glad you like it. This obviously does bring back like a lot of memories, and like.
So this is so cool to see, because usually when would she play this to me?
Yeah, exactly.
And now we have an excuse to show us music. I just showed her one before, like 30 minutes ago, and she was having like, make it stop. So, but it's so cool because, you know, you show stuff from when you were like, you know, a teenager. Like, what kind of music were you into? She was into this when you were a kid.
Yes.
So, and I was just like, when I was hearing to it and you're like dancing, I mean, I could see you.
Yeah.
With your dad, like, I don't know, driving, and both are like
singing. Exactly.
So, and I love her dad so much, and he's such a cool guy. So I'm sure you had lots of fun.
Yeah, it was.
But yeah, I love it. And of course, so two girls singing, and the other guys are the
exactly. The band. Yeah. And they were each in a relationship. Like, two of the girls, or one girl, one guy, one girl, one guy were in a relationship, and then they broke up. Like, so then there's like this whole other like side that's like super sad and depressing, because they still continue to play together, and well, they tried. So it's like a whole drama. Like, it's like a whole like. I think that's also why they got so famous, because they were a couple. They were all good looking. They had the hair. So it's very like, it's a very good band. They're very talented, and they're very diverse because of that. You know, there's some romantic songs. There's some like, oh, we're fighting, you know, but then there's also this, which is like, woohoo, you know? So let's get back to it. We have a couple minutes. So here we go. forgot about that last section.
Really?
Mm-hmm.
What? Like,
That it was like,
that they're not singing?
uh-huh.
Oh, okay.
Exactly. So I was pleasantly surprised.
So yeah, I can totally see why this was like a band that was just explode.
They
like,
exploded.
They exploded,
exactly.
and especially like in Europe and the States and everywhere.
Yes.
Because it is very catchy, you know, it's very good,
Yes.
very well produced.
And very for that time, like it's perfect.
It sounds like so 70s, like so disco. So it's like doom, 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 doom.
Exactly. Yeah.
Like that's the typical like disco bass
Yeah.
line. Super cool. I really enjoyed it. Thank you.
You're welcome. And like I said, there's other like different sides to them. So I'm like anxious to play other stuff too. Maybe not from this album, from another one, but you guys leave us suggestions.
Yeah, you leave us some album suggestions. What would I like? Do you know everything from them?
No. I know a lot, honestly. But a lot of stuff is like I haven't heard it in a very long time. So, you know, the very early stuff, like there's very few like that I know from this. For example, Waterloo, I don't know too many from there. So, and then there's Swedish versions that I haven't heard. So that would be very fun. Guys, let us know what you think we should show Nick or that I should discover by ABBA. You know, we are showing each other stuff. We go by your suggestions too. So thank you everyone so much for being here. We hope you enjoyed this with us and we hope to see you in the next video.
Thank you guys.
Bye,
Take care. Bye.